I will be discussing about the updates in the application in the last 1 month, all the major updates, as well as a few tools and tips and tricks that we don't usually use in our day-to-day lives, till now at least. So there are certain features that we have not been using, and definitely that is something which have been put there because it has helped other clients a lot. All right, guys. So moving ahead, we had our campaigns, okay, and the campaign that we are going to take into consideration now is the admissions. So let's move ahead. So this is the kind of lead and the details that we have. We have our age, and we have all the admissions number and all that. So after calling, let's say that you have talked to the person, and right now in front of you, you have four certain options that in which course are you looking for an admission in. Okay, this can be just like in case of all our automobile industries as well. What is the person looking for? Is he looking for a new purchase? Is he looking for a service? Or is he looking for any other kind of service? So we also have different kind of services, right? So it's just like that, we can have multiple options set up here, okay? And based on each option, we can have follow-up questions pertaining to that section that we have chosen. So let's say for BTech, if I choose here, okay, if I choose BTech and I move ahead, then it will only show me BTech related questions, so these are all BTech related, right? If let's say I go back and I choose BSc in this case and I move, so it will now ask me questions based on BSc. So this is certain like a feature that we have not used till now very often, but definitely this can ease up our process for our users a lot and also streamline the entire process of gathering data. So this is what our logic, the script logic update is. All right. Now let's say, okay, you have talked about this. All right, let's move ahead. So coming to this part, we have added, if you can notice, below you have select next action option. In this, you can see there are options like next follow-up date. Let me come to the more interesting one. There is one option called reassign this lead to other user. All right, now this has certain use case, at least the one that I know of till now, which would be that we have different campaigns, okay, and leads are scattered all like the same lead can be in different campaigns. Now let's say there are two users who are there in two different campaigns, and one user has already connected with this particular lead, okay, and now a different user gets assigned that particular lead. Now what will be the best case scenario is a person who has already connected with the lead would be the best person to again follow up with a different question or a different requirement. Again and again, trying to build a repo for our users will be difficult, and that's why if you come up here and if you, let's say, for example, you see here that there was an executive named Neodav, and he already contacted this particular lead on a date, and now that this lead now has been assigned to you. So what you can do is, looking at this, you can just go ahead and reassign this lead again to another to the same user. So in my case, that was Neodav. So I am currently using Neodav. That's why I cannot change the user. But let's say if the name was different, then you can always reassign this lead to the same person. This way, this person ka repo has already been built with the lead. The same person will again contact them. So this was one of the options that is something to be looked upon. Then we have an option called copy lead to another campaign. All right. So here you can select a campaign. Ki if this particular lead, okay, I have talked with him and he's not interested in this campaign which I'm trying to sell him, but I think that he will be perfect for a different campaign. So what I can do is, let's say for example, I'm trying to sell him car service, but after talking to him, I found out that his insurance is going to go out. So what I can do is I can copy this to a different campaign which is called insurance, and the people related to insurance will then contact them. So this is also quite a useful feature which can be used by our users to automatically manage the leads between multiple campaigns and different kind of products that our company is selling. So we have discussed about reassigning the leads to another user and copying a lead to another campaign. All right. So let's just close it for now, and I will show you another thing Okay, so let's say now you have gotten this option here. While also one more thing to point out, that the same options which you saw in the previous one, right, reassigning the lead to another user and copying the lead to another campaign, are also available for not connected cases. It's not there anymore only for yes connected, but also for not connected. You can see these options below, either reassigning this lead to another user or copying this lead to another campaign. All right. So moving back to the yes connected part, you can see we have city here, the question city. Now let's say this is something that is critical for all our leads. Okay, this is something that we need to understand the first time that we contact the person itself. Now this detail can also be used later to search the leads, which is filtering out the leads. So let's say I have certain data that I have built up till date. Just now I have been adding cities every day. Now my team increases. Okay, my team has expanded now, and I want to place one particular user with one particular city, and he should only be contacting leads from that one city. So what will happen is, today that we are filtering this detail, let's say Jaipur, and we click on next and next. Okay, so the next time that you come back to this lead, okay, you will see that Jaipur is there in that city, and any user later on can always search this lead just by looking for the city Jaipur. So this lead will pop up there, and every other lead where I have added Jaipur in the city question, that lead will show up there. So you will just have a collection of all the leads where the city is Jaipur. So this is just like how we do it in Excel, where we filter out and sort it out. That feature also we have now in Neodaf, which can be mapped from the managerial side. So that is something that we will have to sit on the portal, and we can if you want, you can definitely contact us, and even when we will contact, we'll definitely let you know that these are the new features and this is something that we can try on. So once that is set up, it will be quite easy for our users to check out leads from certain criterias. So that was about the city. All right, now let me show you a new update, quite a fascinating one that I think we have been getting from a lot of other clients. Okay, let's go back to BTech. I want to show you the WhatsApp button that we have. All right, now we have always had the variables for the lead's name and the user's name. Okay, so we have always used templates such as that hi, then comes the lead name, which automatically comes, and then we have the template, and then towards the end, thank you, regards, and the username. Now what we have added is, let me show you something. Let's go to WhatsApp. Okay, so as you can see, if you notice that we have something called CCP21. So this is again just a variable. Okay, this is not something that is very specific to everyone. This will change, and I'll show you where to get this. So जो भी detail, whatever detail we are uploading in the data, so let's say we had uploaded an Excel file where we had also updated a complete column of the lead city, and in our template we also want to add the city as you are from dash. So here the city should come for every lead. All right, so what will happen is, just like the lead name changes every time you go to a different lead, even the city will change as per the lead. So this is what we have added recently. It's called dynamic value in our WhatsApp buttons, which can be directly linked to the custom attributes, which is again something that users don't have to be concerned about. But yes, for the managers and the people who are using the portal, we will have to sit on this and enable this for you. So kindly get in excuse me. So kindly get in touch with us, so that just post it in the chat box right now, and after this meeting, we can definitely set up multiple different meetings where we can help every one of you out with the certain requirements that you could find out from this entire webinar, which will be helpful for you. So yeah, we can do that. Now, as you can see, CCP21 here should be updated with the city. Currently it is not, because that particular value is missing right now. And this value that I'm talking about, let me just quickly, sorry. So let me take this number down so that I can show you what I want to mean here. 354000. All right. So let's get back, and right now, as you could see, that CCP21 was there. There was no details there. All right. But if you go back, you remember in this city wala part, we have added Jaipur here, right? So we will not send a WhatsApp message now, but yeah, but we will anyhow submit this lead. Okay, in progress, next follow up. All right, submit. Now let me go on break and show you what happened there. Okay, so if I want to search a lead, then most of us already know that we have the search option, the new search option, where you can always search by the number. So right now I'm going to do that 705-235-4000, and you search that lead. So as you can see, admissions calling, this was my lead. If you come here, you can see that in the lead info, the city has changed to Jaipur. And if you were to come to again, so you'll see the city is already there now, right? And if now you were to click on send message button, let me show you. You see, where there was CCP21 written, now there comes Jaipur automatically written. So with this process, it becomes very easy to personalize the WhatsApp messages even further with those details जो कि अपन ने अभी add की हैं, those kind of details, right? So this was one of the features that we have now recently updated, and yeah. So moving back to some of the last options, yeah. So we have one last option that we can discuss about now is the advanced search option, right? So I've already shown you that we could search by number. As I was talking about city, if you remember that you can always search even by city. So let's say I have multiple leads where the city says Jaipur. So what I will do is today I want to talk only to all the leads जो कि whoever is from Jaipur. So what I'll do is I'll click on search, and all those leads will come in front of me in a bunch. All right. So if you go to any of the lead, the city will be Jaipur. So this is how we can, sort out all the leads, filter out the leads only from particular criteria. Moving ahead, so this was the basic, right? Now we have the campaigns. If you want to choose leads from only certain campaigns, that can also be chosen. Let's say you can even choose 2 campaigns, 3 campaigns, whatever it is. Assigned to, you can choose that, you only want to look at the leads which have been assigned to you or which have been not assigned to anyone else till now. Or you also have the option to choose leads which are assigned to someone else. Let's say my friend or my colleague who is absent today. So I would like to see his leads as well, so that I can call upon those and I can try to finish up his work. So this can be very helpful for those particular parts. Follow up, we can look at the leads jinka I have set up a follow up today, tomorrow, or next 7 days, next 30 days, or even a custom date range. So this is again helpful to understand key how busy you are going to be tomorrow or how busy you are going to be next 7 days, because you have certain number of follow up set. Lead status, just like we have the lead status in my leads, we have new unattended leads which are completely untouched, follow up leads, and the not connected leads. So you can select anything and then you can just click on search and it should show you multiple leads with those particular criterias. Okay. Now this was mostly about all the different updates that we have come up till now. Okay. What we have discussed is reassigning leads in the lead window itself, copying a lead to a different campaign, and we have also discussed the script logic based on what the streamlining of questions can be done, and that will make our lives easier for the users. Then we have also discussed about the new dynamic value which can be added in WhatsApp, which will automatically change as per the data fed by the user themselves. Okay. And we have discussed about the advanced filter search. Well, we already know that we can send WhatsApp messages, right? WhatsApp message to anyone. Now, let me go to that campaign. Admissions calling. All right. So we have the same button we'll go to, the WhatsApp button. Okay? And here you can click on email. All right. Now, what I want to do understand is that in email, the attachment that we will attach it while creating that script from the portal, that will automatically get attached when we are sending the email. Let me show you. So as soon as we click on email, you'll see my Gmail opens up, and this particular part which says physics form, which is just an example thing, it is definitely configurable. Whatever thing you want to attach, such as the brochure for your company or your introduction to the company, right? So anything like that, we can just attach it in that, and like you don't have to find it and attach it. All you have to do is click on email and it will come pre-attached. All you have to do is enter the email, which is also something that you won't have to do if we are mapping emails from the beginning itself. So this was the last feature.